What's your favorite song?
Bobby, I don't know.
You are tuned into today's Fave with Dubious. Welcome to today's Fave with DJ Dubious.
Funky.
Where today's Fave. Where today's Fave. Where today's Fave may not be your fave tomorrow.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo. Welcome to the very first episode of today's Fave with your host Dubious, where your favorite song today may not be your favorite song tomorrow, but it deserves a moment in my spotlight where you could take a trip with me through my ears, soul, my past, my present, and my future. Before we dive in, I'd like to give you a background of how I came up with this podcast. I think one day I was at work and a lady had asked me, "What's your favorite song?" And I'm like, well, you know, I'm a DJ, right? So I have a bunch of favorite songs. So today, at this moment, at this particular time, the only thing I can think of is A Love Bazaar by Sheila E. Then I told her, you know, that's my favorite song today, and it may not be my favorite song tomorrow. And that's when it hit me like, bam. Oh shit, man, you should do a podcast. Excuse me when I cuss, but that's just sometimes what I do. But anyway, I love music. I remember back, as far as I can remember, music has always been my thing. I remember when I was a kid, my dad would come home and on Fridays, sometimes he would bring some records, mostly funk and soul records. He would actually let me look at the records, the covers, look at the back and see the song list. Then we both go into his bedroom and drop the needle on this new record. And I remember I'd just sit there, listen to whatever records he would play. And he had a nice, still does, by the way, stereo system. And I would sit in front of the EQ. And if you don't know what that is, that's an equalizer. And all these lights that would just go up and down with the music, you know, nice visuals. And I remember I just sit there and just listen to those albums with him. He'd sit back, lay back on his bed, and I'd just be on the floor listening to the music, watching the EQs go. I think that really spawned my love of music there. Thank you, Dad. Anyway, my love of music had led me to becoming a DJ. Started DJing parties, clubs. I even played on FM radio. I like to send a shout out to DJ Wanji. Thank you, my friend. We need to hook up again pretty soon. Anyway, so now I'm doing a podcast about my favorite songs, my favorite music. So just wanted to give you a back story about what this is, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, here we go. So you ever find that song, or you hear a song for the first time and you realize like, oh shit, what is this? At least for me, that's what I do. When I hear a new song, it's almost like meeting a new friend, and right away you have something in common with that person. You know, it vibes with you, you know. This particular artist and song, I thought it'd be fitting because people who know me know that I'm a big Prince fan. And I was trying to figure out, I knew Prince was going to be the first out the gate, but as you know, he has so many different songs, and not all of his songs are my favorite, but there's quite a few that they are. And I was just trying to figure out which one I should do first. And the one that popped in my mind is Sexy Dancer by Prince. So, let me stop that. All right, clear. Turn this on mute. Okay, so my first favorite song of the day has to be by the artist Prince. For those who don't know me, I'm a very big Prince fan. I had a hard time trying to figure out what song I wanted to debut from him as my today's fave on the show. But as I was thinking about it, there was one song that just kept playing in my head, and the song is Sexy Dancer by Prince. I chose that one because I feel like that's one of his songs. It's actually debuted on his second album. I think it debuted in '79, and it's actually track number 3. And I have the vinyl right here. That's my man. That's Prince right there, bro. And Sexy Dancer, if you look, he's riding a Pegasus horse. And we're talking about track number 3, Sexy Dancer. It took me a minute to figure out which song I wanted to do or wanted to debut on this show. And I chose that one because I think that song right there, among others, but really embraces who Prince was. And the funk is just straight in your face with this one. Every time I hear this song, I have to dance. It just makes me want to dance. Sexy Dancer, me, maybe not, but I do want to dance. But again, when you hear this, to me, when I hear it, what really captures me is just that funky bass line, the one verse he sings, then everything else he just jams. And we're also just talking on this album is just the 4-minute version. This is an edit. So the original is actually, I think, 8 minutes long. This one has the piano solo on it, which is awesome by itself. But the 8-minute one actually has a guitar solo, a bass solo, and this piano solo. So I'm going to leave a description or a link in the bio here so you can go check that one out if you really dig this one. I like the fact that Prince has so many different types of music. I mean, of course he's funk, of course he's rock and roll. A lot of y'all don't even know he actually did country music. He wrote country music or a country song for, God dang it, what's that dude's name? It'll come to me in a minute. But anyway, he didn't limit himself to one type of genre, and that's why I really love Prince, because he never limited himself to one particular genre. He was practically all over the board. His first album to me was more like punk rock. I mean, it had punk rock elements in it, I mean, this guy here was music, period. So today's fave from Dubious is going to be Sexy Dancer from Prince, 1979, off his self-titled album Prince. He wrote and produced this song. He played all instruments. I think I read somewhere that he mastered 21 instruments. I can't even name 21 instruments. I believe one of those might be the triangle, ding, I don't know, tambourine, those are instruments, but he mastered 21 instruments, whatever those are. But anyway, so Prince's first 2 albums, he written, produced, and played all instruments. He sung low, he sung high. When you listen to some of those songs, he's actually, when he sings low, he's singing the man's part. Then when he sings in falsetto, high, he's singing the woman's part. So he took care of it all. I think Prince is my number one artist, period. Some people, say Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson was an awesome entertainer. I don't think he played any instruments though, but by far a top tier entertainer. A musician, Prince, hands down. I think his guitar skills are very underrated. Like I said, there's so many albums out there. You can just go check it out and just, you may not like all his stuff, but I guarantee you, if you listen to his albums, you'll find at least one song you'll love by Prince. A lot of people love the Raspberry Beret, or Kiss. That's a real party going song. Whenever I'm DJing, I can just pop that on and that'll get people on the floor easy. Controversy, same thing. People know the words to that one. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, like I say, today's fave is going to be Sexy Dancer by Prince. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And at the end of this, go ahead and leave your comments and let me know what you think. This is today's fave by your boy Dubious. Let's take a listen. Makes me want to dance. I don't know how you cannot like that. It's the groove, man. I'm telling you, it's that groove. The bass line is just kicking. 4 on the floor with the kick drum. I mean, come on, man. The breakdown, bro. That guitar, the rhythm guitar, he's one of the best rhythm guitars ever.
Sexy dance, do that sexy dance, sexy dance.
Sexy Dancer by Prince. I'm not sure, like I said, that one hits me hard. I'm not sure about you, but I mean, that right there is just that Minneapolis sound that he is known for. I mean, he's giving you a preview of what was going to come in the future right there. I mean, every time I hear it, I can't even tell you the first time I heard that song. It would have to be on the radio. It had to be. My dad did not have this album. My dad wasn't he liked Prince, but he wasn't a Prince fan. He never bought a Prince album. My mom bought Sign of the Times Prince album. I think my mom was more of a fan than my dad was. My mom actually went to go see Prince in 85, 86, Purple Rain tour in Houston. I begged my mom to go. I begged her, and she was like, "Boy, you too little. You can't go to no concert." There, my mom and my aunt went. But anyway, fortunately, I've was able to see Prince twice before he passed. I think it was the I can't remember 2000 tour. I think it was. I still got the tickets somewhere. But anyway. My wife won those tickets, and we had excellent seats on the side of the stage. And I swear, when Prince was dancing around, he came to the side of the stage and he pointed at me. I swear to God. And I screamed like a little girl. Anyway, back to today's fave. This has to be, like I say, today, this is my fave debut for the show. There will be more Prince. I promise you that. It won't be. I promise you that it won't be all Prince, and that's for sure. But yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comments. Tell me what your favorite song is for today, because I know tomorrow it may change. But anyway, before we move on, I'd like to say that I'm very blessed. Thank you for everyone for showing up. And I also am very excited by a new sponsor that I have. A lot of shows don't get sponsors, and I've got a sponsor right off the bat, So I will be previewing some of their products. They tell me that they will be sending me products. But here's their first commercial. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I will be back after these messages.
Are you ready for an adventure in taste that defies the ordinary? Introducing Chupacabra Milk from Nom Noms Food Incorporated. This isn't just any milk, it's an experience. Our original bitters flavor delivers a taste that is really like no other. And it's not just delicious, it's packed with gritty minerals to fuel your adventurous spirit. But remember, you must drink it at room temperature. It's for your safety. Extracted from the Chupacabra's massive teat with care, every drop is crafted to perfection. And guess what? Everything in this drink is protein. It's nature's fuel for those who dare to be different. Just one sip, and you'll understand why Chupacabra Milk is taking the world by storm. But before you dive in, check your state laws to verify you can own this product. Chupacabra Milk, the legendary flavor awaits. Drink up if you dare.
Well, okay then. Fortunately, I am lactose intolerant now more than ever. Chupacabra milk. They told me to read some of this stuff. According to focus groups, it has a taste. Filled with gritty minerals, and you want to make sure you drink that at room temp. It's for your safety. Okay, so back to the show. So, Sexy Dancer by Prince, that is the vibe of the day. That's today's fave. I hope you guys enjoyed this first definitely not the last episode of today's Fave. Still working out the kinks with this, podcast stuff. Trust me, it's gonna get better. I get a flow to this thing, how things work. But again, I just want to share my story, share my vibes with you. And again, in the comments, tell me what you think. Post your favorite song for today. Who knows? Maybe I'll go out there and listen to it, and it may become my favorite song of the day. And I may feature it on this show. So just let me know what's up. So next week, I think I already have an idea, what I want to do. In this show, I was thinking, should I stick with vinyl or should I do digital and vinyl? I think I might do digital and vinyl for now, because some of the songs that I am getting, I don't have them on vinyl just yet, but they're my favorite right now. I listen to a couple of streaming services, and I probably will be featuring some of those songs that I have in my liked playlist. I have over like 4,000 songs in my liked playlist. So I listen to music all the time, every day. I'd rather listen to music than watch TV. I'm always looking for a new favorite song, because like I said, it's just like once I hear that new song or I have that favorite song, I can just keep that on repeat for maybe a few days, a week. Typically I just will listen until I know every beat, every instrument, every lyric, until I'm tired of the song, and it's time for me to move on. So who knows? Next week might be funk, jazz, something you never heard of. So until then, stay tuned, and I look forward to the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this one. This has been today's Fave with DJ Dubious, because your fave today may not be your fave tomorrow. I'm out.